It is, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd, and as you see behind me, we have a update for today. Happy Halloween! So what we got going on over here in Fulton County, Georgia? We got some little activity on the 27th and today. So let me dive right in. This will be a real quickie. I want to make sure you guys are up to date on what's going on over there in Fulton County. Of course, you see all the same stuff. 2 pages. We're just going to go through page one, and obviously it was signed by the judge. So, State of Georgia versus Kenneth John Chesebro, Jenna Lynn Ellis, Sydney Catherine Powell, and Scott Graham Hall. Indictment numbers. You don't see any other defendants. You don't see an et al. All right. Order unsealing first offender records and docket. Each of the above listed defendants recently entered negotiated guilty pleas. During the change of plea and sentencing hearings, each defendant also requested that their respective sentences be entered under the First Offender Act. Get what OCGA stands for, Georgia Assembly. I know that. Codes, Georgia Assembly, section 42-8-60, etc., which means everything beyond that to the end of that section, and immediately sealed pursuant to this other Georgia statute. The state did not oppose the requests, which the court orally granted. Upon further consideration, the court finds that it did not sufficiently address the demands of the sealing statute. And then 42-8-62.1b1 permits a defendant to seek limitations on the public access of his or her first offender sentencing information at time of sentencing. However, sounds like he didn't do an admonishment. However, before doing so, the trial court shall weigh the public's interest in the defendant's criminal history, record information being publicly available, and the harm to defendant's privacy, and issue written findings of fact thereupon. See these two sections. Basically, this is a quote from this section, instructing the trial court to use a preponderance of the evidence standard when weighing these factors for sealing or a sealing request made after exoneration and discharge. More likely than not standard, not the reasonable doubt standard. Civil. The court did not, until now, issue any written finding of facts nor specifically address the public interest. While all parties have maintained their position that the records be sealed, none have particularized how sealing would satisfy the balancing requirement. In particular, defendants. Hang on, I'll go purchase the document just so we can read page 2. How's that? Payment details. Use that card. Process payment. Go here to share. And there we go. View it. And here we go. Okay. In particular, the defendants. I might have downloaded it. Sorry. Put this one. All right, let me go dig that up. Before I did this, but at least now you know. All right. Where am I? screen share. All right, as you see, same instrument right here. In particular, the defendants have not explained how leaving the docket unsealed could possibly result in further harm to their privacy. The exact conditions and circumstances of each plea have been widely covered by the media and appear likely to remain in some easily accessible digital form in perpetuity. On the other hand, it is hard to conceive of a subject matter more pertinent to the public interest than a criminal case addressing the circumstances of a presidential election. C. Hayes versus State, Georgia Appellate Court, 2020, citing or holding public interest established by state's receipt of 2 open records requests. See also Austin versus State, another Georgia appellate case in 2017, holding repeated violations of public trust in connection with defendant's dental profession authorized the lower court to be inclined by the superior weight of the evidence toward allowing the record to be available to the public. Recognizing the considerable and reasonable public interest in this case, the court does not find that the harm otherwise resulting to the privacy of the defendants outweighs the public interest in the criminal history record information and docket being publicly available. Upon successful completion and discharge of their sentences, defendants remain able to renew their sealing request pursuant to this Georgia statute. The clerk of the court is therefore ordered to unseal any records previously sealed pursuant to the final disposition entered. So ordered. Judge Scott McAfee. There you go. All right. Here, get to the next instrument. Go here. All right. Another one. All right. As you see, this is from the 27th. Snuck this in. Of course, you didn't hear about this in the media. This is on Chesebro and Sidney Catherine Powell. Order to seal. As a result of the court's second order on motion to interview grand jurors issued October 3rd, 2023, filed October 23rd, 2023, the court received written responses from 20 grand jurors declining to be interviewed. These responses shall be filed via sealed envelope delivered to the clerk of the court. This envelope shall not be opened until further order of this court or on appeal. So ordered this 27th day of October, 2023, signed by Judge Scott McAfee. That's really the only thing that's been happening with these cases. Nobody else has copped out to a plea bargain. I don't see anything happening, but that's the recent filings. There you go. That's what's happening. Update. Trump RICO, Fulton County, Georgia. The state of Georgia versus Donald J. Trump et al. Pending. You see what's happening over in Colorado where they're trying to bump Trump off the ballot, right? Right? He is yet to be convicted. So, innocent until proven guilty. Right? Isn't that how the world is supposed to work in our criminal justice system in the United States of America? Unless we live under a dictatorship and we live in a fascist country. Well, at least you do in Colorado, allegedly. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, leave a comment below, ask me a question. FearlessFloydShow@yahoo.com, FearlessFloydShow.com, some website. The Fearless Floyd Show across every social media platform. Come check me out. Participate. Come learn. There are a lot of things going on. Thank you for being here with this update on Halloween. Boo.